What's up, YouTube? I got 4 separate duel replays for you today. We're going to be delving into the intricacies of the Salamangreat deck that we just profiled yesterday. Let's get into it. Alright, so this replay we're going to be watching first, I'm playing a Blue Eyes player who does Chaos Max. I opened a pretty good hand. I can stop some hand traps. I got Spinny and Gazelle, which is the perfect first turn combo. Mirror, which is a brick, and then Monster Reborn. Let's see what goes on. So I believe that I'm going to start off by normal summoning Mirror, because that's the only way that I can make it useful. Going right into the Phalanx to search for the Sanctuary, chaining Gazelle to summon it. Then I'll use Gazelle's effect to dump a card to the graveyard, which I'll dump Roar so we can recur it later. Spinny's effect to summon himself from the graveyard, going into the Link 3. The rank 3. The rank 3 discards a card, which, fun fact, if you discard Spinny, even after he's used his graveyard effect, it does not get banished. It's a way to get around that. I'm going to use that to summon Jack Jaguar. I'll link away into the Link 2, use the field spell, reincarnate into myself to recur the Roar set called by the grave because I was not hand trapped, and cast turn. You'll see my opponent here. He opens up with both cards needed to put out the Chaos Max. He does some cheeky stuff with the incantations and bingo machine and all that fun stuff. He attacks into my Stalio, but I'll use the Phalanx to block destruction because the second revive of the Stalio is incredibly important. So my turn, I draw a Foxer for turn. I'm not going to use that just yet. I will dump the last material from the rank 3 to special summon a level 4. And this is what I'm talking about Baguska. Monster Reborn to bring back Jack Jaguar into Baguska, turn everything into defense position, and then we're free to attack over the 4,000 attack monster because it's got 0 defense. Putting everything out there. I end on a Foxer, not the greatest ending. I probably should have waited to put that out there. Salamangreat Roar to block the Manju effect, destroy it. He does some incantation stuff to put fodder on the field to block for attacks. I get to recur Gazelle there because he special summoned a monster to a zone that Sunlight Wolf pointed to. Then during my turn, that leaves me free to go into a Heatleo, using some more effects. Heatleo to spin that back, going to Flame Administrator for that extra attack point boost. Notice how Heatleo gets to 3,100. That's a pretty big benchmark for a Link monster, or for a monster in general. I'll be attacking to these defense position guys, noticing that Jack Jaguar has Piercing Battle, and that'll pretty much bring me in there for game. I do have Salamangreat Roar, again, because of the effect of the Sunlight Wolf. Get to Ash his Melody, and then it's game. Alright. Alright, these next 2 matchups that you're going to see are actually 2 from the same match, and it's a mirror match. The opponent is playing Salamangreats. He doesn't seem to be akin to all the combos. He also seems to make a bunch of grave misplays. But what you're going to see here is us using Lady Debugger as our starter, and him having an Ash to stop that. It's nice that we bait out the Ash at the very beginning, because I do have a circle to get to the Gazelle anyway. We're going to go into that Link 1 and do the same exact play that we did last game, using Spinny, using Gazelle, using the rank 3 to get into Sunlight Wolf, using the field spell to get double Sunlight Wolf into a Roar from the graveyard, and we are set for next turn. What he's going to do, similar idea, he's going to do a cheeky combo where discarding Falco from Mirror's effect to special summon itself, using Falco's effect to add Mirror back to the hand, and that triggers Mirrors from either deck or field to the hand to special summon itself. He basically gets 2 free monsters on the field without a normal summon. I thought this was a pretty cool effect. I'll probably keep running Mirror off of that. Goes into a Link 1. I see the point here where I want to pounce, Ash it, pretty much stops him in his tracks. He's going to go into a Heatleo and try to push over my Mirage Stalio. I force his Phalanx by using my Roar. Puts a Jaguar out there. He doesn't attack though, and I think that was a misplay. He must have either misclicked something or it wasn't a smart play at all. But I did have my Phalanx engraved to protect it from destruction, so it wouldn't have mattered. Using my Foul, what I'm going to do here is Spinny. He's going to Roar the Spinny. Some crazy stuff's about to happen. He's going to roar the spinny. I think I'm going to link one to protect it, or something like that. There's a bunch of stuff going on with a big chain, with rage and everything. But in the end, what happens is I get my roar out anyway. I use a Phalanx to block destruction. And from here, what I'm going to do is Jack Jaguar, special summoning him to Sunlight Wolf's point where it points to. And this is where the greatest effect of Sunlight Wolf comes in. So we have, if a monster is normal or special summoned to the zone this card points to, you can add one fire monster from your graveyard to your hand. And I decide to add Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, which is a fire monster. So I have unlimited Ash Blossom in this deck. Using Flame Administrator to push over his Helio, that's why I love the card. He draws, he bricks on an Ash, and we're going to turn it to game 2 right away. So we're going to go into game 2 here. For some reason, I'm on the top now. You're going to see that my opponent opens up with some cards that I wouldn't want to. So Mole and Rage really don't want to open up with. But on top over here, I opened up with a Heart, or a Will rather, 2 Spinnies, which isn't the worst, an Ash and a Solemn. And he's going to go first. He's going to set up his board. I do have the Ash, so I decided to go on the Foxer, or the Foxy rather. I don't know if that was the best play in the end. Probably should have ashed his Gazelle, but he's going to send something crazy to the graveyard. This is what I'm talking about with the misplays he was making. I don't think he was too experienced, but that's okay. We're all still learning this deck. Probably should have sent the Roar there and then gone into the Link 2. So I'm going to draw for turn. I draw a Salamangreat Circle and I'm off to the races. I'm going to circle for Gazelle. He's going to rage it to destroy his own Link 1, which only helps me more. I'll normal Spinny, Link 1, Gazelle, Field Spell, Gazelle send Roar, Spinny back, rank 3, ditch it for the Jack Jaguar, going into the Link 2, reincarnating, bringing back Roar, set. I bring out the Heart here, and now this is the cool part. I bring out Salamangreat Heart to special summon Spinny, and then I get to get a Gazelle from the graveyard because I use the second effect of Heart, where I can basically Soul Charge. Now, unfortunately, I was only able to go into Nightmare Shark here, and it wasn't able to beat over his Gazelle. I was thinking that I could attack directly. I forgot I can't use Fire Monster effects, or non-Fire Monster effects after Mirage Stallion. That's okay. I ended up just suiciding with him. It didn't work out, so that's fine. He goes for a second Jack Jaguar. I Solemn it. I use the Phalanx to block the destruction from his attack because I need that second recursion of Roar. And then he goes into his effect of Mirage Stallion, and then I can link Roar to it. Destroy, and we're in the clear. He does Mole to do something fancy. I might Ash this. Yeah, I do Ash that right there. Whatever his effect is, I wasn't sure in the moment, but I didn't want it to happen. Able to get Roar back. I get to get Jaguar back, get Ash back. Recurring Ash is just incredible. I get to go into a Baguska here, leaving him in attack position just to get a 2100 beater. And I get to go in for what will be game next turn. He draws nothing crazy, Fusion of Fire, which if he used Fusion of Fire, that could have been really scary because he could have used Salamangreat Links and all that fun stuff and take my board out. But here we go for game, Recurring Ash. Alright YouTube, one more replay for you today. This is going to be a game against a Zombie World player. You're going to see us use the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Lion Emperor. Not to the greatest effect, but good enough. So I'm going to start here with the normal play. We'll go into our Sunlight Wolf with our Roar. Unfortunately, we drew the Roar in the opening hand, so we couldn't extend much further. You'll see him go for a Unizombie. I can effect value that right away. That'll stop his play. Right here, he uses the effect of Vampire Fouling to boost his attack over my Sunlight Wolf. I should have roared that. I didn't read into the card too much. But I had the Phalanx in the grave to disrupt the destruction anyway. Back to my turn. I'm just going to continue using the Xyz effect to dump Spinny. I'm going to roar his Rivalry just to get it off the field. It doesn't affect this deck too much, but the more he can do with Rivalry and Zombie World, the less I'll be able to play. I'll roar that, allow me to go into my Foul. I'll bring back Jack Jaguar to go into Baguska so I can get over anything I want in defense position. Go into Helio, Because I used the rank 3 as material for Heat Leo, I got to bounce back one of his monsters. On his turn, he's going to go just for a simple set. And then we're off to the races. I'm going to summon the Salamangreat. I'm going to go into the Brotherhood. His effect is if you discard, you get to take a fire monster from the graveyard to the hand. Now this can be Ash, and should normally be Ash, but in this instance, I'll use it for a Gazelle. I'll attack with Jaguar for piercing, and then go in for game. Alright guys, thanks for watching these duel replays today. If you like what you saw, click the like button down below, and if you want to see a certain matchup, don't forget to leave a comment in the description and let me know. I'll get all of your requests up. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me. If you want to have this music that you hear playing featured on your channel, don't be afraid to email me. And last but not least, any trades, don't forget to email me. Alright guys, see ya.